3:14 a.m., May 15, 1855. A Royal Mail train rumbles towards Folkestone. The guard, William Tester, secures the bullion van. Inside, 3 iron safes, packed with a fortune in gold, destined for Paris. Unbeknownst to him, a meticulously crafted plot was already in motion, hours from its audacious climax. Everyone knew the Royal Mail was inviolable, a symbol of British efficiency and security. To even contemplate robbing, it was considered an act of utter madness, a fool's errand. They were catastrophically wrong. This wasn't a spontaneous act of desperation. What unfolded was a testament to patience, precise planning, and an almost unbelievable audacity, orchestrated by a syndicate of seasoned criminals operating in the shadows of Victorian London. At the heart of this syndicate were 4 individuals: Edward Agar, a master safecracker and career criminal; William Pierce, a former railway clerk with intimate knowledge of train operations; and George Tester and James Burgess, 2 trusted railway guards. The plan began not with a bang, but with a whisper. Pierce, leveraging his old connections, began gathering intelligence on the movement of gold shipments between London and Paris, specifically the weekly transfer of bullion. The key insight was simple: the gold wasn't in Fort Knox. It was in ordinary iron safes, loaded onto a regular passenger train with minimal security beyond the guard and the expectation of invulnerability. This was their vulnerability. The most crucial element, however, was internal access. George Tester and James Burgess, the 2 guards, were not coerced. They were willing participants, corrupted by the promise of untold riches, providing the syndicate with unprecedented access. Their role was pivotal. They would manage the safes, ensure their placement, and most importantly, provide duplicate keys to the luggage compartment, allowing Agar and Pierce to operate undisturbed during the journey. The meticulous preparation involved months. Agar, a master of disguise and lock-picking, spent weeks creating wax impressions of the safe keys, taken during ordinary train journeys when the guards were present. He even went so far as to commission a specific set of duplicate keys from an unsuspecting London locksmith, claiming they were for personal strongboxes. The level of detail was breathtaking, leaving nothing to chance. The night of the robbery, May 15, 1855, began like any other. The train departed London Bridge, carrying its precious cargo and its unsuspecting passengers, but deep within the luggage compartment, the stage was set. As the train sped through the darkness, Agar and Pierce, hidden amongst the luggage, began their work. The duplicate keys worked flawlessly. The iron safes, believed impenetrable, were now exposed. The challenge wasn't opening the safes. It was the sheer volume of gold. 3 safes contained 90,000 pounds in gold coins and bars, a staggering sum in 1855, weighing over 2 tons. They couldn't simply carry it off. Their ingenious solution: pre-packed carpet bags. Weeks earlier, Agar and Pierce had purchased a number of identical bags. Inside the train, they swiftly transferred the gold from the safes into these bags. The empty safes were then refilled with lead shot and ordinary luggage, carefully repositioned to appear untouched. The deception was complete, designed to buy them critical hours before the theft was discovered. The train arrived at Folkestone, the gold-laden carpetbags now indistinguishable from regular passenger luggage. Agar and Pierce disembarked, their faces calm, blending into the morning crowd as if nothing had happened. The gold was then transported to London, concealed in a rented house and meticulously melted down. The unique markings on the gold bars, which could have traced them back to the Royal Mint, were utterly destroyed. The discovery of the theft was delayed, just as planned. When the safes were finally opened in Paris, the lead shot and mundane contents revealed the audacious crime. Panic erupted. Scotland Yard launched a massive investigation, but the thieves had left almost no trace. The initial theories focused on an outside attack, a sophisticated ambush. The idea of an inside job was almost unthinkable. The breakthrough came unexpectedly months later. Agar, involved in another, less sophisticated crime, was arrested. Under pressure and with the promise of a lighter sentence, he began to sing. His confession unraveled the entire conspiracy, exposing Pierce and the two corrupt guards, Tester and Burgess. The sheer audacity and intricacy of the plan shocked the nation. All four men were eventually convicted, receiving varying sentences. The Great Gold Robbery of 1855 became a sensation, a cautionary tale, and a testament to how meticulous planning could overcome even the most formidable security. It forced the Royal Mail to completely overhaul its security protocols, proving that even in the age of steam and perceived invulnerability, human ingenuity, particularly criminal ingenuity, remained the most unpredictable variable. The Great Gold Robbery wasn't just a theft. It was a masterclass in criminal logistics, a stark reminder that sometimes the most impenetrable systems are vulnerable from within. Explore another historical heist where a single slip unraveled years of planning.